Hey, also what's everyone? And not just average Joe. So, here to update you on the new weapon refinements, and so here we go. Now, Shanna's is just basically a hull clear effect, so she has a wood dow effect plus a killing edge, which kind of frustrates me because the whole point of hull clear is that it's like a legendary weapon, and here's some women say, "Oh, my personal lance, that's the same effect as your legendary weapon." It's like, okay. This is the thing about like the earlier inherits, like the first few ones. They were good when they came out, but then refinement doesn't age well. The refinement hasn't aged well, so for the most part, anyways. So that's kind of something to keep in mind. If I sound like I'm shivering, it's because I am. Currently outside, it's really cold. So I think I heard an animal, so I'm going inside now. Okay. So now we have Florina's lance. So it's pretty interesting. It's kind of like if they can counter attack on her minus close counter, they can counter attack on her initiating an attack. This attack will be granted. Now this is only on enemy phase turns, not yours. So for initiate, what I'm saying is like if she can initiate an attack that they can counter, barring any of the sweep skills, this effect will trigger. So you get +4 in every stat. I don't know, like her speed stat's not high enough for her to really utilize this. I guess it's kind of building off the darting blow that she does come with, and the base 32 speed. I'm gonna say she has, so it's not that great. Well, it's not bad. I don't know how much this improves her. Like, in terms of like investment, like it does make her a better unit. There's no denying that, and she's one of the more common units that you get, so it's not really that bad of an investment. But I just don't know how to feel about it. I mean, like, it's not really that game changing. That's all I have to say. Although if you get a plus defense one, she can be a pretty she can be a pretty beast on her. She can be a pretty beast flying tank. That's all I got to say. So we have Saber with Golden Dagger, 55 attack, but that's with life and death 3. So the issue with Saber is kind of low attack stat, I think, but overall his stats are fine. Accelerate special trigger. Okay, at start of combat, if special is ready, grants, and you can whoa. They're giving a distant counter effect. Well, okay, I guess he's 5-star locked, so you have to make it good. And this does reflect the game because like when you play in the game, like daggers can hit regardless of range. I wonder how much better this makes him, because this is really interesting, because I mean, okay, just looking at the defenses of this picture at least, it's not very good. But it's -5 everything. So if he gets a +3 in everything, that's kind of like Ostia Pulse, but a little bit better. Gonna be honest. It's just that Saber stats are not up to snuff. I guess I don't know. It was because like this is really playing on Saber's ability to be it reflects the ability to be like Dread Fighter, where they were kind of good tanks on both the special and physical side. So I guess like this is really reflecting that, especially if you have Shield Pulse and like Pavice or anything of the sort. This seems to be what it's reflecting. But like I don't know, it's really confusing. It's throwing me off a lot. So yeah, that's I guess that's everything for Saber. It's really interesting. It's a really interesting inherit. I don't know if he has stats for it, but like give him a shield pulse, maybe he does. I really don't know, but yeah, it's really interesting inherit. So this is on Facebook group, by the way, Fire Emblem Heroes English community. So that's where I'm getting these pictures, just so you know. And then Bartre, Ox of Virility, grants. So it has a Fury effect. So it's basically double. So it's basically axe version of Eldigan's Mistletoe, but like this is just oh no, it uses do. Okay, yeah, so it's just an axe version of Eldigan's Mistletoe. You know, that's kind of disappointing when they do that, because like Mistletoe is supposed to be a mythical. I guess acts of royalty doesn't mean it's Bartre's acts, but like, ugh, it's yeah, Shanna's lance still bothers me. Like, you're basically equating a personal weapon to, well, I guess a hot cleric was a personal weapon of, but like Shanna's like a supporting You know what? I'm over it now. I'm over it. So, you get a double fury effect with Bartre. For I don't know how much better that makes him, but it definitely doesn't make him worse. I mean, Eldigan seems to be a popular unit now, but I think people use the Dark Mistletoe more than they do the regular Mistletoe inherit. So I really don't know. Yeah. Anyways, that's enough of me blabbering and talking. That's gonna be everything. Thank you for watching. Later days.